Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. It is your girl. Today I'm going to do a beautiful makeup look for you guys, and the first product that I'm going to go in with is this African Extract Moisturizer. It's always such a great primer for one, and always make sure that my skin is well moisturized, especially in this winter weather, child, because one thing about winter, it will leave your skin dry, or my skin rather, very dry. And so I use that to just sort of hydrate my face and to make sure that it sort of creates a very protective base for me to start working. The next product that I'm going to go in with is the smudge primer that I got from Clicks. I don't normally use it in summer because I feel like it's not really for people with oily skin, but because my skin tends to be a bit on the drier side during the winter seasons, this is normally what I use. I love this primer. It works really well. I've been using it, and I've also used it on a few of my clients, and I've yet to have any complaints. Now that I'm done priming my face, I am going to go with the eyebrow spoolie and just comb my hairs upward. I'm going to do that on both sides. Oh, never mind this little irritation situation going on, guys. So the little hairs from my lace were just getting in the way. They were really annoying the living daylight out of me, and they were actually prolonging the process. But that's just what I'm doing now. I'm just combing everything upward. And just sort of creating a shape, just so that I can outline and know where it is that I'm going to start when I do decide to finally draw my brows. I'm just using a eyeliner, a brown eyeliner that I got from Small Street. I think I got this for 5 rand or 10 rand, something like that. I really love the color. I've been using it for a while and it works quite well. I'm just going to fast forward this process because everybody knows how to do brows at this point. So to clean up my brows, I am going to be going in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. In summer, I normally use Warm Honey, but during this winter season, I'm a bit darker than normal or usual. So I'm opting for the Fawn shade because it's a bit warmer and it has a cool orange undertone that I really appreciate. So all that I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean up the surface, get rid of any extra pencil marks, just to make sure that my eyebrows are at least siblings, for lack of better words. It's very rare that my eyebrows are matching or they are the same. They often are siblings, or somehow you can tell that they are related, but never really the same. So that's what I'm just going to do. I'm just going to make sure that everything is seamless and clean, and just that my eyeshadow is going to have a solid, clean base to start laying. So for my eyeshadow today, guys, I am using my my Badass Rude Girl palette. I am going to go in with the brown shade that I showed you guys. That's going to be my transition color. Normally, I try to go for something a little light as a transition color, as opposed to going for something that's a bit too dark. But considering that this is just a 2-color eyeshadow look, I'm not going to use a lot of shades or a lot of colors. So I'm just going to lay that nicely on my lids. Then when I am done, I'm just going to use another fluffy brush to sort of blend everything out, just to make sure that there aren't any creases, or just to make sure that everything is just carefully blended out. I do not like streaky lines when I do my eyeshadow, so I'm just going to always make sure that I blend everything out carefully, patiently. I'm not just going to look for a fluffy brush and just continue blending until I feel like everything looks fine and seamless. All right, so now I'm going to go in with this Time to Be Pretty little palette, and I'm going to use this little shimmer shade. It's more of like a mixed shade of purple and a little bit of green, so it has sort of like a metallic effect if you just look carefully. So I'm just going to lay that on my lid. I'm now going to take the excess powder from the first color that I used, and I'm just going to go in towards the ends just to blend the two colors and the two shades in, the shimmery metallic look as well as the matte brown that I first used on my lid. Just want to make sure that everything is blending the way that it should. Keep blending, guys. Whenever in doubt, just keep blending. There can never be enough blending. So I'm just blending, I'm making sure that everything is blended to my liking. I'm now going to take this black paint pot from 24. Oh, I forgot 24 what? 24 something, guys. I will link it somewhere on the screen or at the in the description box. And I'm just going to sort of have a wing effect. I'm going to use it as sort of black eyeliner to line my eye, just to give it an extra edge, you know, just to be a little bit extra, girl. This is actually the first time that I'm actually attempting a wing liner. I don't normally wear wing liners because I don't know, for some reason I feel like they do not suit me. But I thought today I'm just going to do something different. So let me know in the comment sections, girl, what you think, okay? Because I am giving it my all here. So what I did to the one eye, I did to the other. Right now, I'm just trying to make sure that the line is not crooked or doesn't look awkward or wrong or anything. So what I did to the one side, like I said, I'm going to be doing on the other side. After making sure that both my winged liners are pretty, I'm going to go in with the Long Wear Makeup Foundation by Revlon in the color Espresso, which is shade 21. Guys, I did say that in winter I do go for a darker shade because my skin is not skinning. But as you can see, look at my ear and look at my neck. I think the shade does work very well. It is slightly on the darker side, I don't want to lie, but I know that I can work my way with it using like a lighter highlight, like a concealer that's slightly brighter, just to bring out the warmth and like underneath my eyes, and just to make sure that my eyes pop a bit more. But for the most part, I think that this shade is okay, because if you look at my forehead, it does not have any concealer. And if you look at the shades, they are more or less vibing, they are connecting somehow. So I think this is the best shade for winter. In summer, I'll definitely have to maybe mix it with another foundation just to make sure that I get at least a shade lighter, just to make sure that it's not too dark. But apart from that, I'm just using a foundation brush just to blend out the foundation. And what I love about this Revlon long wear is that, for one, it lasts and it is easy to blend out. One thing that I hate is foundation that does not like lay well on your face and you have to go over it a million times just to make sure that it is flawless and seamless. Whereas with this foundation, that's really not the case. It does not really crease, or it doesn't really leave any unwanted residue. Then I'm just going to go in with a beauty blender just to blend everything out, because foundation brushes, guys, do tend to leave streaks on your face. So just be careful of that. If you do use a foundation brush to do your makeup, just make sure that it does not leave any unwanted streaks. It's always best to go in with a damp beauty blender just to make sure that everything is well blended. Like I keep saying, guys, you can never blend enough. When in doubt, go back to blending. So for concealer, I'm going to use two concealers, guys. I'm going to use this Passion Pro from Discam in the shade number 13. I forgot what number 13 is called, but I think it's called Nairobi. I'm just going to put it underneath my eyes just to give myself, just to bring a bit more warmth into my face, because as you can see now, I'm like a chocolate. Literally, I'm chocolate brown. One thing that I do not like, guys, is for people to go too many shades too light. Like, your concealer needs to be at least 3-4 shades lighter. Anything lighter than that, guys, tends to look a bit crazy and a bit messy, in my opinion. So I'm also going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn. I'm going to mix the two just so that they can give me extra highlights. That's why I chose the Passion Pro directly underneath my eyes, and then just went on the sides and put the LA Girl Pro Concealer. Child, you know what? This hair was driving me insane because it was really disturbing me. And I do not know where my headband is. So we just have to go with the flow, guys. Like I say, improvisation is the name of the game. Nothing is going to stop me at this point. I'm still going in with a damp beauty blender. Guys, please use a damp beauty blender. Do not use a dry beauty blender because it will not do as best of a job as you will get if you were to use a damp one. So I'm just going to go in and blend. Okay, guys, so now that I'm looking all yellow, trust the process. I am going to go in with my contour palette. Guys, please do not laugh at my contour palette. If a delay, I was using the Korob one, but I do not know where I put it. So I'm just going to use this old palette of mine, and I'm just going to contour around my cheeks and the perimeters of my head. I'm just lightly going to dab on my lace also, just to get rid of any excess foundation that might have landed on my lace. But apart from that, I'm just going to keep dabbing, dab away when I can, dab away. Because I've used so many products already, I just felt like I did not want to use anything creamy in terms of contour, so I just went straight for the powder and went in and around the perimeters of my head. So I just keep dabbing. I feel like dabbing is better than when you just keep laying it, because then it just creates like lines instead of it looking a little bit like it's like you're just trying to blend it into your skin. So more so than anything, guys, dab away and make sure that everything is laying nicely. Guys, I've never attempted what I'm doing, so I'm going to take this NARS red lipstick as an attempt to use it as sort of like a blush. I always see people doing this, so today I'm experimenting, and I'm using, it's sort of like a red, but it's more, it has an orange sort of undertone. So I would say it's more orangish than anything. It's not really red. I just wanted to see how it would look. For the most part, I wasn't the biggest fan. I don't really think I'll do it again. Maybe I'll try another shade of the NARS lipstick. But for now, it is what it is. It was already on, and because it was sort of a matte lipstick, I had to go in really quickly, or else it was going to dry and look absolutely ridiculous. So what I did to the one side, I did to the other. Like I always say, what you do to the one side, you do to the other. But overall, it wasn't that bad because it was sort of like reddish. Yeah, but I just wish that I would have gone in with the normal orange tone that I use for my cheeks. I really like the orangey because it creates sort of like a warm effect as opposed to using pink or this red. But because it's on camera, it's not really as visible as it was in person. But for the most part, it didn't look too bad, so it was still something that I could work with. So now I'm going to go in with my baking powder, guys. We have to bake. As you can already see, my forehead is already reacting, so I'm going to use the Revlon Candid setting powder in the shade number 3. What I love about it is it's brown, guys. Oh, you're just gonna see how beautiful it looks. So now I'm just doing that. I'm actually just pouring it on the lid, and I'm just going to go in with it. Look at that, guys. Look at how natural it looks. Look at how natural it looks. It doesn't look too heavy or too bright. So I'm just going to go in. It's almost like a pressed powder. This is a very beautiful shade. I love it. And I'm just going to lay it on all the areas that are concealed, just to do away with any creasing, guys. Please make sure that you set your concealer, or else it will crease and you will look crazy. Don't say I didn't say anything. I really just warned you guys. So that's just all that I'm doing now, is I'm just trying to avoid any kind of creasing. I'm also going to go in with the shade number 1. So this has more of a white tone than how this one is looking now, because I really need to add an extra pop. I just feel like my makeup is not popping enough for my liking. So I'm just going to go over the areas that I've already applied the first one, but this one I use particularly for underneath my eyes, as well as to do a reverse contour. So yes, honey, bake if you can. Remember, we were just lightly dabbing it into our skin, the first shade, but now we are literally going to bake, just to make sure that it brings out my face and that my face pops a little bit more. So now I'm just reverse contouring, guys. As you can see, nothing special. After doing all of that, guys, I am going to start contouring my nose. Yes, make it look like it's smaller, honey. Nothing like a chiseled looking nose. So I'm going in again with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. Now I'm just using a brush to blend it out. I normally blend it out after allowing it to lay for a little bit, but today I did things differently. I immediately just started blending it in, just to make sure that everything is nice and smooth. Guys, when it comes to contouring your nose, please take your time. Make sure that your nose is beautifully blended out. Take your time. There's no hurry in Mozambique, especially if you're trying to chisel your nose, honey. Okay, we are plastic surgeons at this point. We are doing a great job, so let us take our time. So now I'm going to go in again on my palette, the same one that I used to contour my face. I'm just going to contour my nose with the very same shade. Like I said, take your time, guys. You are a surgeon. You are chiseling. You are chiseling away at your big nose. So take your time. Picasso at this point. Take your time. But while you are contouring, make sure that you're seamlessly blending it out at the same time. You don't want any harsh lines or any harsh streaks on your nose, because really it's going to give away that you've tried to chisel your nose, and that's not what we want. Okay, we want everything to be smooth and seamless. So just keep blending. I said whenever in doubt, just keep blending. Just keep blending. Guys, no surgery done. I'm now just going to start lining my lips. I'm using the same eyeliner that I used on my eyebrows. You know, I love a good 2-in-1, guys. I love a good 2-in-1. I love like products that have more than one use. So at this point, I'm just lining my lips, taking my time, guys. Also take your time just to make sure that you do not go too far over your natural lip, or else you're going to look crazy. You're going to give yourself like big oversized lips, and that is not a cute look. So then I'm just going in with a brush just to clean out the lines, just to make sure that everything is out like evenly contributed and distributed, guys. Contributed, yeah, just to make sure that everything is looking seamless and that it's like I don't have any harsh lines, guys. It just doesn't look like I just laid the eyeshadow there and I just kept it moving. No, that's not what I'm doing. Now I'm just going to dust away the excess powder from the setting powder. Yes, honey, the look is already coming together. Oh my god, the look is already coming together, guys. Oh, just look at me. Look at me, guys. Yo, guys, makeup marwa transform again. Yo, and we're not even done yet. I love this for me. Really love this duo. So it's the Quick Face duo from the Tabete sisters. Listen, shout out to the Tabete sisters because they really did something here. First of all, I love the consistency. I love how it does not leave your lips super dry, but it's very consistent. I love how it feels on the face, and it does not have like a weird smell to it. So this is my favorite duo. I use this as well as the clear gloss, but in this case I did not use the clear gloss because I did not need to. I got enough gloss from the nude lipstick that I used. Now I'm just going to remove any excess powder. Then I'm just going to go in with my bronzer from Revlon in the shade. What shade is this again? Shade, man. Let's see if I show you guys what shade it is. Oh, I did not. I'm so sorry, guys. But it's, I think, in shade number 13. I'll check, but I think it's in shade number 13. So I'm just going to use that and just go around my face, bringing back warmth and life into my face. I'm just using it almost like pressed powder, but I like to bronzify so I can catch Papi's eye. If you know, you know. That's normally what Savannah says. So you can never bronzify enough. So I was just bronzifying for Papi. Then I'm just going to go in with my Skin Light highlighter. Guys, if you want to shimmer, this Revlon product has got you. Okay, if you like to look like a glazed donut, I'm using it in the shade 203. I'm not gonna pronounce what it's called, but in the shade 203, girl. So let us look like a glazed donut, baby. Yo, Mara, this camera, your phone ain't getting Mara. It's not really showing off the way I wanted it to show off. But guess, son, you'll see in the end. Then, guys, I'm just going to do any finishing touches. I'm going to line my eye as well as wear my lashes just to make sure that everything, if it lets it the way, just quickly going to do that, and then I'm going to come back with the finished look. In a little catfish, oh my gosh, in a little transformer, do you understand? But yes, guys, this brings us to the end of this video, and this is how the finished look looks with my hair fixed and everything. Let me know in the comment section if you're feeling this makeup tutorial / how I do my makeup videos, but I just wanted to also mix it in with something that's different, but something that's still me. So yeah, I guess this brings us to the end of the video. Guys, this brings us to the end of the video. This is the finished look. I'm gagging. I'm literally gagging because who is this? Who is she? What is she about? You know? I love the finished look. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Are you feeling the makeup tutorial, or are you not, honey? Let me know which products you're currently using and loving. But apart from that, guys, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching up until this point. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, don't forget to like. Please engage with me, guys. I know I have been away, but I'm promising you guys, I'm really trying to put my all into it this time. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys on my next video. I love you guys so much. Mwah.